Poker Showdown with our Rise Player of the Day and Day 1 chip leader, Randy Dorfman. You ended with 160,000, had a really impressive day, so you're going to get some Rise gear out of it, and you get to chat with us a little bit about how your day went.
Is this double X?
We'll make sure we find
Okay.
find one that shows you off. How'd your day go? You ended with all these chips. How'd you get all of them?
Got lucky at a couple spots. There were a couple of real amateurs at the table that would be honest, pretty bad. One hand, I had pocket kings. I 3-bet pre-flop. I got called, and the flop came king 10-7. Got it all in on the flop. We went like 4-bet all in, and the gentleman who was pretty much playing every hand had king 7. So lucky me, and that was a pretty big pot. That was like a 60K pot. So. And it was just shipping up.
Poker players, we now
after
take
that.
registration for any size.
Now you also had the deal. You shared a table all day with a very talkative guy that's known as Squeaker.
Squiggly.
Squeaky
What-
or squiggy, like
Squiggy.
Laverne and Shirley?
Squiggy.
What was that like? Did you have to?
I've played with him before. I mean, I final tabled him with him, I think in November at the Isles tournament, the main event there. And he was going on, let's chop. Basically, I went over, whispered in his ear that if he continues, I'm going to take him outside and shoot him. So that shut him up.
Really?
Yeah.
So we know if it gets to that point,
He
if we
has
need
a
to silence
kryptonite.
Squiggy.
Yeah,
That's how
he
you
really
threaten him with violence.
he really pisses off a lot of people, but he's a character, and you got to take him with a grain of salt. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
I know we've seen you at a lot of final tables lately. You final tabled the Aussie Millions main event. You had a really good LAPC. Are you making a run? I know it's kind of early, but are you looking at Player of the Year?
No, absolutely not. Actually, one of my best friends, Tom Marchese, he was Player of the Year last year.
Card player.
Yeah, he lives in my house, on occasion, and he's very good friends with my son Jason, and William Reynolds too. So I don't have the time to really travel around, and do the things, that these kids can do.
All right. Well, this is the first WPT event in Florida, and we notice as you're on the tour, you always have the Miami Hurricanes hat. Are you from this area or just a fan?
Actually, I have a home in Coconut Grove. I moved in 2010 to Vegas full time. I still have my house in the Grove. And I went to University of Miami along with my 2 children. So
All
I'm a
right.
big
So
UM supporter.
representing the local players.
Yep.
We had a local guy just win in Indiana. Maybe it's your turn to be the local guy who wins here in Florida. We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, congrats on being chip leader, Rise Player of the Day. And guys, if you want to get your own Rise clothing, be sure to check it out at riseclothing.com.